I am honored to be here in support of Donald J. Trump. He is being victimized, but we as a country are being victimized even more by the unconstitutional weaponization of justice and the two-tier system of justice that is on full display.
The man you see on your screen is Trump loyalist Kash Patel. US President-elect Donald Trump has announced plans to make Kash Patel the next director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or the FBI. In his social media platform Truth Social, Trump wrote, and I quote, "Kash is a brilliant lawyer, investigator, and America First fighter who has spent his career exposing corruption, defending justice, and protecting the American people." Trump's announcement has set the stage for a fresh round of turbulence at the law enforcement agency. So who is Kash Patel? Kashyap Pramod Patel, or Kash Patel, was born in New York City to Indian immigrant parents from Gujarat. He studied criminal justice at Richmond University and later graduated from Pace University School of Law. Patel also holds a certificate in international law from the University College London. He started his career as a public defender in Florida and later became a federal prosecutor in the National Security Division of the Department of Justice. There he oversaw the prosecution of terrorists linked to Al-Qaeda and ISIS. Patel also worked closely with the Joint Special Operations Command to take down high-value terrorism targets. During Trump's first term, Patel held several high-level positions, including Chief of Staff to the US Secretary of Defense. Kash Patel's nomination as FBI Director means Christopher Wray, the current director who was appointed by Trump in 2017, would have to leave his position 3 years early. Wray's 10-year term is not set to end until 2027. So for Patel to take over, Wray would either need to step down voluntarily or be removed by Trump. Listen to what Wray had said after he was nominated for the FBI Director's post in 2017 by the then President Donald Trump.
I am given the honor of leading this agency. I will never allow the FBI's work to be driven by anything other than the facts, the law, and the impartial pursuit of justice, period, full stop. My loyalty is to the Constitution and to the rule of law.
What went wrong between Trump and the FBI Director Christopher Wray? The answer lies in the FBI's investigations. Under Wray's leadership, the FBI investigated Trump himself, including a search of his Mar-a-Lago estate in 2022 for secret documents he wasn't supposed to have. Trump was not happy with the FBI's investigations, especially the one into the January 6, 2021 US Capitol riot, which involved hundreds of his supporters.
I was appalled, like you, at the violence and destruction that we saw that day. I was appalled that you, our country's elected leaders, were victimized right here in these very halls. That attack, that siege, was criminal behavior, plain and simple, and it's behavior that we, the FBI, view as domestic terrorism.
FBI directors serve 10-year terms to keep them independent from politics. This way, they can do their job without worrying about pleasing the president or other politicians. Usually, presidents keep the existing FBI director when they take office. For example, President Joe Biden kept Christopher Wray as the FBI director. However, presidents can choose to appoint someone new. In fact, only 2 FBI directors have been fired before completing their terms. William Sessions was fired by Bill Clinton in 1993, and James Comey was fired by Trump in 2017. Trump fired Comey in 2017, and Christopher Wray took over as the FBI director then. But what led to Comey's firing? Well, Trump was unhappy with the FBI's investigations into his connections to Russia. This probe was a major point of contention between Trump and Comey. However, Patel's appointment as FBI chief would not be a cakewalk. First, he has to be confirmed by the Senate. Just because Republicans control the Senate doesn't mean his confirmation is a done deal. Patel will likely face some tough questions during his confirmation hearings, especially since he has talked about getting rid of government officials whom he thinks are against Trump. Patel even said he would shut down the FBI's Pennsylvania Avenue headquarters and send employees across the country to chase down criminals. Trump might want someone loyal who will go after his enemies, but that's likely to worry senators who think the FBI and Justice Department should be independent and not be used for a president's personal vendettas. Kash Patel thinks there is a secret group of government officials who don't like Trump and are trying to hurt his presidency. This conspiracy theory is dubbed as the deep state theory and is popular among some Republicans. Patel believes in this theory so strongly that he even wrote a book about it. Trump thinks Kash Patel's book, Government Gangsters, is a roadmap for his next administration. In the book, Patel criticizes the so-called deep state and calls for a major shake-up of the FBI, including firing the top ranks. Patel has even pledged to make the so-called Diddy list and the infamous Epstein files public after taking office. The Diddy list contains names of public figures linked to rapper Sean Diddy Combs' parties, where sexual misconduct allegedly occurred. The Epstein files, on the other hand, relate to investigations into the financier Jeffrey Epstein's human trafficking and sexual blackmail rings. Now, the FBI director is responsible for leading a large workforce. This includes some 37,000 employees spread across 55 field offices in the United States. The director also oversees 350 satellite offices and more than 60 international locations, covering nearly 200 countries worldwide. Trump's critics are questioning whether Patel is qualified for this job, citing his lack of experience compared to past FBI directors. Some are even worried that Patel, known for his loyalty to Trump, might try to turn the FBI into a tool for partisan revenge. Ultimately, it's up to the Senate to decide whether Patel's nomination will be confirmed. Trump has also nominated Chad Chronister, a sheriff from Florida, to lead the Drug Enforcement Administration, or the DEA. Additionally, Pam Bondi, the former Attorney General of Florida, has been selected to head the Department of Justice. Now, the Department of Justice oversees both the DEA and the FBI. So Trump's nomination suggests he wants to surround himself with supporters who will carry out his vision.